Hey, your boy Kavo is fucking live with professional equipment. Yeah, well, semi-professional equipment. Yeah. All right. This is fucking dope. Okay. I have to put the. Let's try this. If anybody's tuning in, I'm just testing out new equipment, and I have mostly abandoned this channel. Glad to finally catch a stream. Keep up the work, brother. I don't know what you're referring to. If you're just somebody that watches Savo Central, I'm on to some other things, man. I think I'm gonna retitle this channel "Stupid Sly Cooper Shit" and abandon it. I just released a movie on another channel. Yeah. Fucking pop out. What do you want me to hold your hand through it? Okay. It's 8:51. Starts like now. All right. See you there. You bringing Steven? So you didn't go pick him up when I told you to? Okay. All right. Later. Love the movie. Hey, thank you. Thank you guys. Oh yeah. What's the other channel? So I'm gonna put this in the. Oh, I can't put links in the chat, can I? See if I could share my screen here. What up? What up? What up? Just testing out some new equipment. This was sent to me by Donovan Sharp. Let me tell you something. If there's any red pill cats watching, these dudes are the real deal. It's like you just get remotely acquainted with guys like Rollo Tomasi and Donovan Sharp, and if they believe in you, next thing you know, they're sending you equipment and helping you produce fucking web series. Like they're the real deal. When you talk about like helping men, those guys are the real deal, man. Entire screen. Oh no, wait, entire screen minus StreamYard. StreamYard? Window or screen? Yeah, Donovan's the man. So, it's doing one of those things. Isn't that fucked when you share your screen? It does all that shit. So, here's where you can find my new channels. Not to bring the trolls over, but so we got the fellas. I'm gonna put in the fellas, thought mommies, kind of red pill esque, no bullshit commentary kind of rap. We got our banger there, thought mommies. Trying to get the subs up on this channel. We got our banger thought mommies, little social commentary there on unfit mothers. Then we got the Ho Christmas. This is great. This did big numbers on Facebook. This did like 400,000 on Facebook, but on YouTube it's only got 500. He wake up on Christmas morning, and there's actually hoes in the presents. Yeah, we do some wild shit, but you know what? Anyway, this is where I dropped the movie. Anybody has followed this channel long enough knows I've been producing a film with the fellas by myself, essentially, for 3 years, and it's done. It's called The Opener. All the fellas are in it. I play myself. My brothers play themselves. Give that another like there. I'm so happy to just have done 1,100 views overnight. Honestly, I knew it wasn't something that fucking billions were going to see, and I didn't want to wait on distribution, so I dropped it myself. So you can check that out there. The channel is The Fellas, y'all. And then, of course, we have our associated channel, The Adventures of Savaho, my web series where I play the living incarnation of Savaho, a private detective that specifically saves hoes. And that's like a tribute to the black exploitation flicks of the 70s, like Dolomite and all that. He just did a stream with EO. Yeah, I spoke to him on the phone briefly before, and we talked about some future ideas. Save, I'm a huge horror fan. You have some great production value on your film projects and would love to see you do a horror film. You know, we were tossing around the idea of that simply because of how cheap it would be. But scares and suspense is definitely not my forte. But what is my forte is good character pieces. I definitely know that it'd be cool to do like a slasher movie where you actually care about all the characters. You know, so many characters are just stock, and especially the coming of age horror flicks where like the kids are young and they're drinking and they're fucking and they're just worthless. You know, you're supposed to not want to see them get killed. And I know I would know how to handle that aspect of it, but the killer, the scares, the kills, I might drop the ball with a little bit. But we've talked about doing it just because the slasher genre was born out of low budget. So that's a thing. You know what I mean? That's up my alley. You know, we produce something that's a little bit more that goes for it a little bit more low budget. If you guys get a chance to check out the opener, it's big. I mean, it's big and involves a lot for a low budget flick. Whereas a slasher flick makes sense. You know, it makes sense that Halloween was made the way it was. Halloween is like the horror movie version of Rocky. You know, they had an incredibly low budget. Nobody thought it was going to be anything, but you know, you work with what you have. You work with what you have, and sometimes you get better things on the spot. You really do. It's about being inventive. It's about making things work. Oh, Steph is cold reached out today too, which was really nice. Steph reached out this afternoon. We didn't get to talk much, but that was really cool. I hope to get to talk to him a little bit later. What's the Addy going to start walking since Mark ain't Scoop? Oh, shit. Sorry. There's a hoe party tonight. I watched part of it today. Hey, thanks so much, man. Been a minute. What up, Fred? Yeah, I'm leaving this channel mostly dormant. Japanese horror movies. Great way to get some influence from. I'm a big fan of sci-fi. Anything to do with UFOs, especially. Yeah. How about a budget for that shit? I'd like to see you and Richard Cooper do a project together. Richard Cooper is not. Richard Cooper is, I'd say, a manosphere guy that's outside of. I think my shit would be outside the realm of his interest. He's a very, very serious cat. He seems to me like he has the least amount of fun with his material. It's very serious and it's very composed and it's very informational, which is good because that's his brand. You know what I mean? I don't know him. You know, I know guys he's associated with like Rollo Tomasi and things like that. But now I know Rollo Tomasi enough to know that even though his program is very informational, he's got a side of him that enjoys the entertainment aspect of these things, and mainly that he really believes in a red pill narrative existing in entertainment. You know what I mean? So, but Richard Cooper, I would be very, very surprised if he dug my shit. That's I don't know. That's just stereotyping. You know, I don't know him, but I'd be very surprised if he dug my shit. It just seems like such a serious cat, and I love Rich's shit. Don't support this channel. Scully exposed him. Is Scully the guy that's sitting on camera with his fucking girlfriend and he's like, you know, this guy Savo, you know, like he's, you know, they showed a clip of him on Fresh and Fit and Fresh and Fit was exposed. Like, what do you think about that, babe? And it's like his girl's like chiming in and shit. It's like, this guy Savo says that like you could like date 3 women at once, like, which is preposterous, you know, just sit here and play my games, you know what I mean? Like, is that Scully? I was exposed. Let me tell you something about exposing red pill cats. It's just not true. This shit is not true. You know what I mean? I'm not big enough to be exposed for fucking, you know, nothing, whatever the fuck. But like I watched a video. I could get this channel taken down, bitch. Go for it. It's fucking. This channel's done nothing for me, anyways. Cancel culture, fucking moron. Scully doesn't believe in red pill, neither do I. Or we have new trolls. This is why I don't fuck with this channel. But you know, it's funny. Like I watched a video. If there's any red pill cats watching, you know, I watched one of those like exposed videos that mentioned Rollo Tomasi and Donovan Sharp, and the guy that was the commentator said like, dude, these guys are broke. Like they claim to make big money and be high value men, and they're broke. And it's just kind of funny to hear criticism when you know somebody. Like I know them. I hang with them, and you know, I've like, you know, when you hang with people, you have personal, you know, encounters with them, and you could see what they can afford, and you see the plane tickets that they're booking last minute to come out and work on a project. And Rollo Tomasi invested in Savaho, and so like these guys are so well off, it's not even funny. I've been writing monster-based show based on a character that I created nearly 30 years ago. I am hoping one day making it a series. In essence, the monsters are the heroes one day, I hope. In essence, the monsters are the heroes. So, I mean, that's an interesting concept. Can you just shout Audi friend, man? Can you just shout Audi from us? Ain't much to ask. People are always quick to try to expose someone. Nice to see you doing all right. Hey, man, thanks for checking in. I'm happy that the opener is finally out there. I'm going to give it a watch as soon as possible. Thanks, man. I hope you enjoy it. Appreciate the work you do. Thank you. The one thing that I would suggest for your future movies is that you have to introduce new environments when transition to new settings. I was confused as to where the characters are. Yeah, that's one of the things that suffered with our low budget is coverage. And certain things I just left alone. Like we did not have the opportunity to get like a big establishing shot for the intro scene, and we just sorry, I had to change over Wi-Fi's real quick. But yeah, I get where he's coming from. I'm really happy with what we did though, because we did it so cheaply and with no help. It was like I made that movie by myself. I had some key players that really helped us do it, but yeah, it was like making something by myself. Who is? Let's see this. Who is Scully? Oh, no one comes in. No one comes up when I punch in Scully. Let me put in. Oh, Skeleton? You mean Skeleton by Scully? If you mean him, he doesn't have an army. He has 496 subscribers. And I think Skeleton, if I'm not mistaken, because his artwork is really familiar to me. I thought this was a guy that went to bat for me before. It must be another cat. No, it was a British cat that had similar artwork. It was like Sly fan game makes me wanna. It's like response to Sly fan game makes me want to kill myself or something like that. Yeah. It was his titties. That's weird. Yeah, I think it did, man. There's one of my crew members there. Save a Ho, more like fucking stupid short film. Well, as they say, man, you're always welcome to go out and make something better. Red Pill is big, whether you all like it or not. Rolo Sharp and now Savo are spreading the word. Stop the hate shitheads on this brother's channel, assholes. Hey, I appreciate it, man. But, that's the nature of the internet. What up? What other projects do you have in the works? I have another feature in the works. We're working on Save a Ho episode 3. And just trying to keep it moving, man. Doing more fellas music. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. People can say what they want about me. I'm pretty fair with the internet. I got guys that I used to do content with that we did content together since we were kids, and I would love to continue to make content with them, gaming content, whatever it is. I mean, we've had our hands in so many things, and they're terrified of like the current state of the world and cancel culture and the internet, and they won't do YouTube no more for this reason. Whereas I've always just kind of been like, dude, this is what the internet is for, it is what it is. People are always going to talk shit, and I hate that conversation. Believe it or not, I do hate the conversation of I believe it or not, I hate the conversation. I do not like to have the conversation of like people hate for X, Y, and Z, and you just got to stay focused and do you, because at the end of the day, like I don't like to make excuses for the fact that some people truly might think you're trash. Like you're allowed to think I'm trash. You're allowed to think any entertainer is trash. You're allowed to think any film is trash, any web series, any YouTube platform is trash, because there's certainly things that I think is trash. So I really don't even like to have that discussion. And I truly want people to have the freedom to troll and talk shit, and that's not even. I'm not even trying to do the you need haters thing, because it is annoying, but freedom of speech is big, and freedom of speech and freedom of action, and the course of which you choose, freedom to fucking do what you want in your life, is these things are all at stake, in the current state of our country. So I can't, be the cat that's like, you can't say this and that in the comments. Like, no, like please. And so that's what the comments are for. I think it's funny I get so much shit because I've always taken that stance that, for the most part, until it gets fucking racist, I don't block comments either. I'm like, whatever, do your thing. Because you're supposed to be allowed to say what you want on the internet. Thank you for checking out the movie. Planning on making an appearance on Fresh and Fit. From what I understand, Rolo and Donovan have brought my work to with Myron's attention. Yeah, he might not want to go for it though. I think the Sabaho stuff and the fellas songs honestly confuses a lot of cats in the sphere. I don't think they understand it the way like Rolo kind of seems to see my vision and Donovan sees my vision. I talked to AMS a little bit about it. And I don't know how much he's seen of Sabaho, but we had one conversation and he seemed to dig it. Steph reached out today. I want to talk to him about a few things, but for the most part, yeah, there's some cats that are just like, dude, we're here to hear podcasts that detail female nature, and give advice and help make men better. And when it becomes a form of entertainment, I get it. They're like, what is this? Why is Rolo doing he's doing a YouTube series? What is this? I was grateful that they aired the clip though. The Fresh and Fit did air a clip of Sabaho. I was grateful for that. A woman with a 3-year-old son, and I'm so happy for your work. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that very, very much. Nico G, hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 yo. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna be doing Donovan's new season of his show, The Six. And so I just wanted to come and test out the equipment that he sent me. But you know what the funny thing is though, is I don't know if am I bugging or is this not much better? Is this video quality not much better than just my usual camera? Let me like flip over real quick and see if that's the case. Hold on. Oh yeah, the FaceTime camera's hit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is a little bit better. Um, you're the diversity hire for the Six. You know what, man? If you're saying you think I only got that gig because I'm white, I think I got that gig because Donovan digs my dialogue. That's for sure. The other camera, the other camera is better. No, the FaceTime camera is better. No, this camera is better, right? I'm doing good, Nico G. What up? What up? Wow. I feel more professional. This shit, I like it. Do some real podcast. This makes me want to do some podcasting, dude. Makes me want to invite some fucking red pill cats on and talk about hoes. Yeah. This camera. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Captain Save a Ho. Yeah. Yeah, I got the poster behind me there. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's all good. That's all good. It's all good. Omar, appreciate it. I got my mic set up like that too. Yeah, y'all. Well, yeah. This setup is dicey, man.
I was telling Donovan Sharp earlier, I'm like, I don't. Donovan's told me that like I could be like the next red pill cat, and I appreciate him believing in me because I have the insight for it. I believe I think I've gotten around a lot as a 25-year-old that a lot of 25-year-olds like just can't get around. It's not saying that I'm crazy wise beyond my years. It just means that I took note when I saw every relationship in my family fail. You know what I mean? I took note when I saw everybody, seemingly everybody, fuck up their kids and fuck up their marriage. And I was like, oh, maybe this isn't something we don't like. Don't jump into it at 25. You'll regret it by 35. And now you got a kid that's fucked up. And now you're in custody battles. I avoided all that shit. You know what I mean? That's part of like my practice in life. So I think I think that that's worked for him. Mic volume is low. Hold on a minute. Check, check, check. Echo solution. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. This thing's muffling it. That thing like muffles it. Like, yeah, that thing muffles it like crazy. Fuck. Damn. Well, anyway, I would love to be the next red pill cat, but there's so many. Y'all have everybody you need. You know what I mean? So by having this setup, this is dope. This shit, Donovan sent me this camera. This is dope. And now that I'm like here and the camera's from a side view, I feel like Rolo Tomasi. I feel like inviting some people on to talk about the psychology of the female mind. I stopped using windscreens. I don't use the pop filter. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't the mic for it. It's definitely ain't the mic for it. Thanks for those saying they watched the opener. Thank you so much for your pop. Oh, the volume changed when you switched cameras? Yeah, but I wasn't hearing myself like this before then. Let me check my data. When. Um, I appreciate this. So I've seen some guys do red pill shit on TikTok, and I kind of understand where you're coming from. Kind of seems just like recycling shit you'd hear AMS say or Steph is cold say, and I get that. I definitely get that. I definitely don't want to repeat. I don't want to. I started making red pill videos because Donovan had me all fired up, and it's just like I don't have the heart to follow this consistently. But I was like, well, what if I'm the guy that I do the entertainment? You know what I mean? That's what Rolo and I discussed. I do the entertainment. I do Sabaho, and I have kind of red pill esque music, and when I get to go on their platforms, then I get to speak my mind. But to have to have that channel, and then I already fucked up by this channel was a gaming channel because that was like my pastime for a little while, and now I'm fucking. I tried posting a couple of red pill videos and like switching the nature of the niche, and it's a fucking disaster. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there preaching theories without experience or receipts to back it up. Yeah, yeah. I don't have many theories, and I don't have much direct advice as some of those other cats. I just have my own life experience that's formed my own view of the world and life and relationships. And if Donovan wants to talk to me about it, I'll talk to him about it. If Rolo Tomasi wants to talk to me about it, I'll talk to him about it. But it's not necessarily what I'm here to do. I'm a filmmaker, a songwriter. I'm a different kind of content creator. But due to my perspective on the world, that perspective that leans in a kind of red pill manosphere-esque way of looking at the world, it leans into the content at times. Other times it doesn't. Like if you watch my new movie, The Opener, it's on the Fellas page. I'm a blue pill nightmare in that film. A fucking blue pill nightmare in that movie. Well, it's based on my blue pill days. Hey man, when are you having Tori on again? Tori and I talk every day for the most part. We got yeah. Well, I'll try to do something with her soon. Tori works her ass off. She posts shit every fucking day. Black Sheep, you are the fucking best. It's been a while. Hope all is well. The opener is amazing. I'm happy for all your success. Thanks so much, man. Maybe you can get involved in the next one. I think I'm going to go out and shoot as many scenes as I can for the next movie around January, and I'll use that to get an Indiegogo together. I've never done Indiegogo, but I finally have enough clout and I have enough, I don't want to say respect, but people have now seen. The opener was a sold out event. The opener was I'll actually show you guys real quick. The opener, so is the opener was a sold out movie premiere. To start a feature and follow through and finish, it's major because sometimes they don't get finished. My first feature didn't get finished, so I think people have kind of I think people have finally kind of, at least around here, have kind of seen what I can do, and I have just enough of a buzz going that I think if we shoot everything that we can, and it's good, I mean, it has to be good too. Maybe we'll do the Indiegogo thing. I never wanted to do the Indiegogo thing because I never wanted to be like, hey, I'm fucking Bill from East Bumblefuck and I have a dream and I want to make a movie. It's like, all right, great. Were we supposed to fucking donate to this thing? I never understood it. I definitely never imagined that nobodies can just get money for shit. I just wouldn't think that that makes logical sense. Your product at least has to be good, but you also got to be known for something, just like motherfucking something. What do we got in here? These fucking headphones give me a headache. Are these Beats? Yeah, they are Beats. I got my test footage in this page. Open Premiere file. Any other questions or comments? Get them in, guys. I'm gonna dip out in a minute. I gotta run and take care of a few things tonight. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna run now. I've been waiting on this call. Just here to test that equipment, man. The opener is out. It's on the Fellas page. Search the Fellas Mommies. You'll find the channel and the Adventures of Save-A-Ho. Check it out. Keep in touch. Black Sheep. Keep in touch, especially. You're the man. Thank you so much. Later. Baby girl. What's up?